Good afternoon. My name is Irving Martinez, and I am running for Bibb County Commissioner in District 2. Today I come to you regarding our current administration under Mayor Robert Reichert, of which I do not support at all to run as mayor of Macon. Why would I come out so publicly and openly about this? Is because of what occurred with Sammy Junebug Jr., Sammy Davis Jr., known as Junebug, at the Kroger's shopping parking lot, where a police officer shot and killed Mr. Junebug right there in front of many who may have witnessed it, but are not coming forward. This mayor has taken no responsibility for the fact that the police department works for him, and that the chief, Byrne, also works for the mayor, is appointed by the mayor. The police work for the mayor while the sheriff works for the people. Well, I've spoken to many who would agree with me that this mayor basically allowed this kind of abuse to go on unabated. This mayor took more interest in the 2nd Avenue project than on what his police were doing while on and off duty. The buck stops with him, and I believe that he has dropped the ball on this issue. This mayor, as I still call him, although do not consider him a mayor, is really dismissive about the Junebug murder. He refused to comment. He refused to look into it, but instead, some GBI report was brought out, which I believe it to be a bogus report. Why do I say that? Because had Sutton been indicted on charges of involuntary manslaughter or voluntary manslaughter, I believe the chips would have come down harder on what Sutton may know. And Sutton, with an abysmal record, coming on our show as well, speaking to us personally. I know the situation, and I know that right now the family of Junebug is still confused about what really happened. This mayor refused to reach out to the family, and so therefore we have a situation here that needs to be further investigated. They lied to the press, telling them there was a warrant, when in fact there was not. All of a sudden, the police chief leaves town on sick leave during a time when he should have been answering the questions that the public had ready for him. This is why I am not going to support any candidate that doesn't speak out about this unnecessary killing of Sammy Junebug Jr. Davis. Until then, the only candidates that I would support ever would be those that have been there from the beginning. I have been there from the beginning. As a matter of fact, I was one of the ones to uncover the so-called big lie that was being put out by Miss Jamie Gaudet, who said, in fact, there was a warrant served, when in fact there was none. They then turned that into a warrant for Chucky Davis. Well, obviously, Chucky represents a killer doll, or someone who's dumb, or someone who's black. And this is why I'm appalled at the way the situation's been handled from the beginning. Folks, we've already lost a lot of trust in our police department, and I certainly personally have lost my trust in our mayor. I supported him. I voted for him. I was a big supporter of the police, and here I am sitting with you making this video to tell you that I do no longer support either this mayor or the police department. This is freedom of speech, folks. I have every right to say what I need to say, and I believe that those that could see the reality of the situation will take it to heart and see what I am seeing. I hope that you will vote for me, because this is the kind of communication I will be having from here on in. Bringing light to the darkness, bringing open and honesty and transparency to government, and therefore you will be well informed on the decisions that you make when you decide to vote for your next commissioner. I hope that you will consider that at least I am trying harder than most, and that my sincerity is where I believe I lead the pack. So God bless you, and I hope that you will consider me as your next commissioner. Thank you.